Okay, we are here with a bit of commentary. I haven't been able to do this all season, so I am happy to do this for once. We have a A-League match here. All of them have been requested commentary through the past couple seasons. This is the first one I've been able to do in a while, so I'm gonna sit through this for a while and do some high-level play commentary here. It's been gonna be nice to sit back and take it easy. This Fircoal versus hakha3. Two very decent, good players of the game. They are currently tied for second in A League. A League has 7 players this season, which is a bit strange. Everyone except for these two and Shad have finished their matches, and all three of them have to play each other. So both of them are looking at maybe getting at least 4 wins over the course of these 2 games, and ideally from that getting at least not demotion, if not promotion, or to the championship. So we have an immediate start here. No consider instantly overpays trash it for infirmary. Fircoal hits their overgrown. Hakha chooses to trash their hovel instead, I believe. Or they already have it. They have 1 coin. Oh, I think Hakha chose not to trash their overgrown to do that. Fircoal opens student on turn 2. Woodworkers Guild is it's okay. It's okay. It's advanced. What do we have on this board? I haven't even looked at this yet. We've got counterfeit. We've got rabble. We've got rebuilds. We've got wizards. We've got save, which I'm surprised we haven't seen anyone use yet. I guess not quite yet. The only village here is Necropolis and specialist. You got specialist, so it's going to be a bit tough. I mean, you have lich obviously too. Infirmary is definitely the huge trashing. Hakha ups the trash through Necropolis, which is an interesting decision this early on. I mean, I guess you're getting specialists. I mean, ideally you go for like a specialist rabble kind of deck here. I don't think you want to conjure on this deck. It's not a lot of appealing 4s and 3s and whatever. You probably want like a ducat or a counterfeit just for the plus buy is going to be useful at some point. It's kind of an awkward build here because you have stuff to do, but it's like the infirmary trash is just so fast comparatively. Hakha takes a silver. Turn 2. This has been a pretty fast first 2 turns. Fircoal trashes their hovel and their oh yes, Woodworkers Guild with Necropolis. That is the trick of this board. Takes in their silver. I'm not sure I love the student from Fircoal. You've got other trashing anyways. I'm not really sure that's the best play ever. And it's kind of a stop card as well. Like a stop card that keeps coming back to. The favors aren't going to be doing too much for you except trashing your students and I guess your infirmary eventually into, specialists or rabbles or whatever, better cards. Pendant doesn't look too good here. Like, there's not a lot to do here. Like, this almost feels like money, but the trashing is so strong here. With specialist and counterfeit coming up here for Hakha, that's a pretty good set. Fircoal saves a copper, buys nothing. Sure. Yeah, the double counterfeit play here for Hakha is huge. They seem definitely very ahead to me. They have no more. There's no estates to begin with, so crop rotation doesn't look very good here. Because shelters are gone, anyways. I can see it being decent late game when you start provincing and greening a bit more, but for now, it's not good. On 8 here, these are they're playing fast. They're playing fast for sure. I might save the silver and buy a specialist here as Hakha. I don't know what else I'll be taking with those extra coins. Like, they have a counterfeit for plus buy now. I guess you could take a rabble. Either way, I think I'm saving the silver here. I don't think you're really using that extra 3 money on anything important. I guess you could take another silver. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's fine. Yeah, they already have a lot of treasures here. Student trashing a copper again. I don't love the student from Fircoal. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be that good. Like, again, okay, trashing it eventually fine, whatever, but you just have the the infirmary trashing right off the bat. Oh, as they trash their infirmary. Interesting. For a rabble, takes a silver. Okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Saves the specialist, buys a ducat. Oh, you really want plus buy that badly, huh? I mean, you are going to specialist your rabble here. That's quite nice. Second specialist for Fircoal here. You want to start specialisting specialist, ideally, for sure. I wonder if at some point you take a sorcerer just because it's a cantrip that you can specialist twice. Alright, so they gain another rabble. Yeah, Hakha's deck looks pretty good. Takes the pendant. Oh, so ducat was for pendant sakes. Not playing their student. Oh, interesting. So Fircoal is completely out of trashing now. They've trashed their infirmary and their student. They no longer have any trashing. Oh, they have counterfeit now. Okay. Not a great draw. And they discarded their counterfeit here too, so this is not looking good for Fircoal's turn here. Hakha saves the specialist. They are playing quite fast here. Yeah, I think Hakha's definitely ahead. The pendant thing going is pretty good. There's more specialists and rabbles in their deck, I believe. Just in general, which is a huge benefit to them. So, yep, another specialist. 3 specialists and a rabble in hand right now, which is fantastic. Yeah, they just drew a rabble and 2 specialists. That's dead. That's really sad for Fircoal. That's really sad. Not looking too hot right now, for sure. At least they can save. At least that is something. I wonder about like Young Witch. Oh, interesting. I don't. Maybe it's okay. There's a time and place for that. I think. Sure. I think you just go specialist, specialist, specialist here. Yeah. There's no reason not to. Playing a rabble. I think you want to play the counterfeit twice now. I guess you could just like gain a bunch of specialists. I never know how this chain works. You gain a specialist here, and then you can replay one. Gains another rabble here. Yeah, they're out of actions. Okay. It's not ideal, but that's fine. They have 13 money and 3 buys. Saving a specialist feels pretty automatic to me. And then maybe buying a specialist as well as the province. There is something to save crop rotation that you can save a green card, and it's actually pretty good because it basically acts as a lab. Especially your first green card. Like if you get a province here, you can start saving that. I mean, saving the specialist is probably more useful if you're not playing them every turn. But in that scenario, there's a world. I mean, do you want to spend 6 money on crop rotation on this board instead of a specialist or a pendant or a counterfeit? Probably not. Oh, they take gold. Powering up their oh, they took a copper. Not looking great here. You got specialists and treasures. I mean, it's not a terrible turn for Hakha. I think Fircoal has to go for the Young Witch route here. That seems to be the correct play now to kind of come back on this board. I don't know what else you're doing here. You can double play as Young Witch, hand out 2 curses. That's pretty decent. I don't know what the bottom card is for Fircoal there. Not sure. But Either way, yeah, you can put double this Young Witch and then save the rabble across. That feels decent to me. So they're on second play of the first special. No, I don't know how this works. Oh, they're double playing their counterfeit instead. Okay. Oh, they okay. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I think you need to do the Young Witch thing to come back in this game. Like Specialist is a great card. Don't get me wrong, but you need Hakha to have duds here in order to win, and to make Hakha have duds, you have to give him curses. That feels like the very clear route to me if you're gonna have any chance. Maybe Hakka's just gonna over treasure themselves. Like here, what do you even do as Hakha? You like Specialist the gold, I guess. Maybe Specialist the pendant. No, you want to play the pendant later, so you can't Specialist the pendant. Yeah, I guess you Specialist the gold here, and then it's what, like 9, 13 money still. Actually, that's funny. That's exactly what you had. I guess no, you can't Specialist here. I would save the Specialist rather than Specialist for sure. You have a bunch of rabbles down there. You want to make sure you have specialized. Yeah, 13 on a dud hand isn't too bad. Pendant is better than gold. This is a yeah. I don't like getting rid of that Young Witch. I mean, I might just buy another one here, which is the same thing as just buying a Specialist instead and not spending your favor. But what am I say? Takes the ducat, which you could trash a copper with. I think you should do that. So that it's either that or buy another silver. I think you trash a copper with this ducat, or you take another silver here. But I think you need that reliability. The gain and play aspect of this board is really important, I feel like. They're gonna undo into nope, they're gonna take another silver. Okay. At least this is a good draw for Fircoal. Specialist rabble. Off the bat. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's Hakha. You Specialist the gold here. You just play silver, play counterfeit, play pendant. You don't counterfeit anything, and you just like province pendant and say the Specialist. Or yeah, you can do that. Spend the coffer. Yeah, I'm not convinced that Fircoal's got this anymore. Like I never was convinced, but I'm oh interesting. They're gaining the gold instead. Why would you play your okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Did you spend a coffer? No, you didn't. Okay. All right. Specialist. Okay, here we go. I would Specialist here. I'd be playing counterfeit. I'll be playing then probably silvers, maybe ducat instead on the Specialist replay, but definitely the counterfeit. Why would you not just Specialist? It's not crown. You can't play it in your buy phase. Oh, they're trashing their copper. I guess you want to do that for. Okay. Okay, at least Specialist here so you can double play your. No. Why are you not? I guess you're saving it. Okay. Okay, fine. I guess if that's why. Sure. Alright, Fircoal's deck is suddenly not looking terrible. They have 5 Specialists and 2 Rabbles, whereas Hakha has 4 Rabbles and 5 Specialists. So a lot more Rabbles for Hakha. They did have definitely a massive dud last turn. I think they're going to be able to do a lot on this turn. Like, I could see triple province. Yeah, turn 11. Yeah, I was saying earlier, crop rotation, save, it's a kind of minor synergy that might be okay here. As Fircoal hits a dud hand, and it's going to be able to terminally play Rabble once, and that's it. Nice. Specialist. Although, okay, there's okay, yeah, you can infirmary. You don't need to trash a card here. It's fine. Just specialist, specialist, specialist. I guess we want to keep one. Hakka's doing this thing again also, where they're keeping a specialist back so they can save it every turn. I don't hate that. These decks are not super reliable, and an extra plus card. I mean, now I might be considering doing the save crop rotation thing, just because you have a decent amount of draw in your deck. You probably want a third rabble or a fourth rabble. Oh no, you have no. Sorry, I want a third rabble as Fircoal, I think. Um, do you double play the golds here, or the counterfeits? I think you could definitely play a counterfeit. I don't know if you play two of them. I think probably not. You could specialists a couple things. Play a pendant, gain a pendant, and redraw it. So you have two pendants now, and you get to play one of them earlier and one of them later. That's not a bad idea. I don't know how long this game's lasting, but I think a second pendant wouldn't hurt Hakka's deck. Give me the turn 10 buy over called for Fircoal, independent of current hand. There's a province down here. Oh, a turn 10 over golds for Fircoal. Let me take a look here. Oh, this is last turn. They took province gold rabble. Yeah, I would be a bit concerned about that. Like, you only have one province in deck. The chance you're going to hit it the turn after you buy crop rotation is pretty low. Like, I can see buying it this turn. Like, yeah, you did see it as Fircoal, but that's evidence-based stuff. Like, I think it's once you take a second or a third province, it's a lot more likely you're going to find one of them, or you can just save them. So I don't mind it there. I think the gold was probably okay. Although, hold on. Oh, no, it's okay, yeah. Hakka has two golds. Yeah, it was Fircoal's first gold, too, so it adds to the pendant pile, and yeah, I think I like the gold there enough. Not counterfeiting. Oh, you're counterfeiting a pendant. Do you have... What? Whoa. Whoa, that is... Okay. Okay. Undo here. That was strange. I thought that felt like pile out territory to me. I could see you getting another counterfeit here for the sake of getting more plus buy. Because you can counterfeit like Ducat Pendant, and then you feel pretty good about getting a lot of plus buy. Like, for 3 rabbles, I mean, specialists will help with that, but 3 rabbles, and then you could maybe think about emptying estates here. Like, eventually. That feels like a possibility. Doubling crop. This Holtz isn't even in the call, but that's okay. I'll analyze it anyways. Yeah. I don't know exactly how much money they have here. I want to counterfeit a copper here for sure. Oh, they're still playing specialists. Yeah, I think I want to do the pendant thing. If you have another rabble play, maybe you don't. I don't think trashing your coppers. Like, I guess you could trash a copper and a silver or a gold. Just gotta do a lot of math here to figure out which one it is. They've slowed down a lot. The start of this game was very fast, and now it's halted. A lot of calculation going on here. Hakka's looking in a great position, anyways. Like they could like they might have. Do they have triple province here? They might have triple province here. If they do have triple province, they don't know this, but they should take it. They're thinking, I could, yeah, I want to trash at least a copper here. I don't see why you wouldn't trash a copper here. Reliability is very important. I guess the other option is like if you're really looking for maximum gains here, but the problem is like you only have 3 buys, so I think double province and crop rot is like ideal, and save a rabble. Okay, okay. So what, they have 16, 17, 18, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24? Which is enough for save, crop rot. Oh, 26, I can't count. Double province, save, crop rot seems decent to me. Now, do you save the province or do you save the rabble? The province gives basically like giving you a lab, and it gets it out of the shuffle. Okay, they do take crop rot. They're saving the rabble though. I guess there's a pretty high chance you're gonna find a green card anyways. Province. I would take another province here for sure. And then you could take another pendant. I I think I like the rabble save over the province save here. Yeah, because you're gonna find it's very likely if you double province here, or it doesn't look like they are double provincing. So it's not as likely to find a green card, but just the rabble being in hand, you're more likely to find some specialists as well. Like you only have so many rabbles, and if you don't find one, you're screwed. So yeah, oh, a duchy. Okay, so they did find the green card. They only have one specialist in hand though, so if they don't find another specialist off this crap rotation, their turn's over. This here for Fircoal, I don't know. Okay, you're just gonna gain a pendant. I could see save a rabble by a ducat. Sure, this is a good looking turn for Fircoal coming up. And Hakha does not find another specialist, which is very sad. Um, Man, these are some rough draws for both sides here. Both of them have the makings of a good deck, but they haven't found the specialist rabble lineup they've needed. Yeah, we're just playing pure treasures here. Very sad, very sad. Gain a counterfeit, gold pendant here. You could take a province here, and that's fine. Yeah, save a rabble by a province. I don't think Fircoal's able to quad here. That feels a bit crazy to me. Although maybe, I guess if you counterfeit pendants and stuff, I could see a worry for that. And again, Hakha has specialist rabble. They need to find both. They need to find another specialist in that top two cards, but they're going to get rabbled forever, and they're going to find two more green cards. Rabble's attack actually does something. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Do they have if they have the ability to gain a counterfeit and then draw it here, I think they have it. Ducat. Why are you specialisting your ducat of all things? Like I know it's plus spy, but that's crazy to me. What? Yeah, you could have double played counterfeit there. Counterfeited a silver, counterfeited. Are you counterfeiting pendant here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is quad. It is not 5. I think there's a world in which you can win here. I don't know, but definitely should quad. Like 30 to 18. I think Hakha, like from Fircoal's perspective, not knowing his hand, I think Hakha getting 4 duchies in an estate, or what is actually known as it's province double duchy estate, feels very reasonable. That's very attainable for Hakha. So I don't like quad here. As for Fircoal, this is a tough situation. I think the ducat seems wild to me. Like the replay on the ducat over the gold or the like what why not just yeah if you gain a counterfeit there and you can counterfeit both your pendants, I think there's a win there. It might be off by a coin or two, but I would have calculated that for sure. That feels like that was a missed win. There's no way they have quad here. And I would keep the coffers anyways. There's no way. There's no way they should, I should say. They have quad, obviously. They have 32 coins. But, nah. Nah. I would take, like, double duchy, pendant counterfeit, crop rotation, or something. Something in that line. I want to set up myself up to 5 province next turn. But this is Fircoal's best turn they're ever going to see. Like, going forward, I can't see them getting a better turn than this. The Greens are going to start invading their decks. Like, realistically, if hakha triples here, if they can, that's probably game winning. I don't know if they can, but they might just be trying to save stuff instead. Pendant counterfeit. Yeah, I can't believe not replacing their pendant. Okay, so what's here? Hakha does have double, but they don't want to do double. Triple feels tempting. If you can pull it off. I don't think you can here. 8, 10, 11, plus double gold is... Yeah, 17, which is save and double. With plus coffers or whatever. I think... I don't know. Would you single here? Like, it all really depends on what's in Fircoal's hand. You know you have 2 special... You just discarded a specialist. You top deck 2 provinces for them. So even if they get crop rot off here, which they will, they're really going to draw 2 green cards. So they need to have the specialist rabble combo in hand in order for them to really kick off this turn. And I think that's unlikely as Hakha. Like obviously I know they don't, but I feel like in his position I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's unlikely that Fircoal can win this turn. But I think double's still very in reach. So I think I'm okay taking 1 province as Hakha. Save a specialist. Keep the coffers. And then... Province Duchy is here. Yeah, you do have Province Duchy. You could trash a gold here and grab Province Duchy. That doesn't seem too crazy to me. This is definitely a weird one. Where it's just like kind of a village, terminal draw, and a lot of decent amount of treasure power. Save is helping. I think this game without save might have been a rebuild board. Maybe it already was a rebuild board. I don't know. We're on turn 12. I don't know rebuild enough to say whether it was a rebuild board or not. But it certainly feels like maybe it might have been an option here. With save too, yeah, maybe. You play rebuilds like 1 rabble and some counterfeits. Yeah, okay. Someone who's plays more rebuild games than I do because I play 0. Has spoken. Both of these players have it unbanned, so I'm assuming they both know how to play with it. So I'm not if they didn't take it, then I'm assuming their assessment is right on that one. What makes a good rebuild board? I don't know. Well, village green? I don't know. So non-monolithic rebuild. I don't support monolithic or non-monolithic rebuild. I would rather see these decks of specialist rabble counterfeit. Trashes the ducat. That was an interesting thing to do before you figured out what you wanted to do with your turn. Oh, oh, oh. 9, 10. Yeah, I don't particularly love trashing the ducat there. I think that's a bit strange. Oh, we're trashing the silver as well. Save a rabble. Oh, you're taking the rabble rather than specialist. Interesting. Considering you need 2 specialists and a rabble to kick off your turn, I'm not totally on board with that, but okay. Maybe you have more specialists down there than I think you do. They're definitely considering whether or not they province here. Oh, green cards getting your... Yeah, I guess that's the other thing about saving a green card on this board, is that it means it can't be on top of your deck, because rabble attacks would make it on top of your deck. Mind you, they have so many duchies and provinces now that it might not make a difference, but there was probably a time where that might have been the right play. Pendant counterfeit. No green for Hakha whatsoever. And they... Okay, they had 3 specialists coming up. Alright. Now it's Fircoal. What do you buy? You save a specialist. And it looks like Hakka's going to win this turn. Just based on that hand. Oh. Are you gonna counterfeit your ducat? Is that what you're thinking about right now? Probably. But like, I would not be surprised if Hakha has at least triple here on this coming turn. I wonder how busted save would be if it wasn't once per turn. Like that really limits it. It's a really good card, and it's once per turn. Like, imagine if you could just like spend all your money on putting cards into your hand next turn. That'd be kind of fun. I feel like it'd be overpowered, but in a Dominion sense of the word overpowered. You know, it wouldn't be crazy. It'd be a fun kind of crazy. Taking duchy, double duchy, save specialist, and they counterfeit the golds. Okay. As they proceed to again hit. Actually, no green cards in hand either. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. As Hakha here. 4 counterfeits. I think you unironically want to play your infirmary here. You have pendant down there, yeah? Or you have a rabble down there, even better. But yeah, the pendant's huge. Although, like, nothing's going to be in play. Because you're going to counterfeit everything. I guess you could play specialist, play pendant, gain pendant kind of thing. Do that thing. I don't know if there's a win here. Probably there is. Duchies are almost empty too, eh? You can like empty rabbles and duchies and win. That feels reasonable as well. 2 duchies, 3 rabbles, estate. Costs 27. That's easier than quad province. Shuffle the gold. Gains a gold. Uh-huh. I don't know what that final card is either for Hakha. It might be another specialist. Specialist is such an... Okay. Oh, it's another pendant. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Duchies, rebels, one estate. That feels... Now it's two duchies. Yeah, I feel like you just counterfeit the golds, the pendants. Oh, yeah. Easy. Oh, and there's quad. Alright. Fircoal resigns instead of making Hakha have that province out. Unfortunate. Alright. 1-0 for Hakha. That was... that was a bit of a weird one. I've seen weirder, but it was weird. Okay, what do we got here? 5-2 for Hakha on a witch board, but also on a cathedral board. Shepherd draw. We are yet again villageless, other than sacrifice, which is kind of rough. I guess you can weave. Can you weaver? Is there any weaver synergies here? Vault weaver gaining sacrifice to sacrifice more actions is a thing. It's just really hard to pull off. Like, there's definitely an engine in there somewhere. It's just really hard to get to. Right, like you play a vault, you discard a bunch of weavers, you gain a bunch of sacrifices that trash each other, so you can play more vaults to get more weavers next turn. Like, it's there. It's just not easy to get to. It's probably easier to play Shepherd, Goldmine, Horn of Plenty. I would be a bit concerned because you're playing with Cathedral on a Shepherd board. But, like, I mean, you have Weaver here to help give you gains, as well as Horn and Tools if you want, and Goldmine. So yeah, there's a lot of gains here. I wouldn't be too worried about Cathedral. And I think Shepherd is, like, fine, but I'm not sure I love it here. I guess it's okay as the only non-terminal draw on this board. As Fircoal, I wonder if you open like Cathedral Sacrifice, Cathedral Silver, Cathedral Weaver. Huh, Trail. Yeah, Vault Trail's pretty good. Sacrifice Trail, pretty good. Weaver Trail is pretty good. So understandable. It would make all your engine problems disappear, that's for sure, if you had Trail on this board. I'm really thinking here. I think so on Hakha and the 5-2, I think I want to open Witch Nothing. I guess you could open Cathedral Nothing. It's kind of gross, but Hakha played a copper, yay! Like the curses aren't that good here on a Cathedral board, but I think it's fine to slow them down on trashing too much of the Cathedral in the open. I don't know, maybe not. Vault does guarantee you hit 6 on every turn, which is the nice thing about it. Are you hitting Megaturn with Horns here? You have a Goldmine and a Shepherd, and like you have an A terminal, so that's 3. Horn is 4. Gold, Silver, Copper is 7. I guess you need a Tools, or you need to play multiple non-terminals. Whether that's through Weaver or Sacrifice, not sure. Alright, no, Hakha goes Cathedral Nothing. Yeah, I think that might be the right move. As sad as that is. Oh. 5, but you can't hit 5 here. Oh, you also have pasture. That'll make 8 for horn. I think I want a silver as Fircoal. Weaver, sure. That's probably my second favorite option. Either a weaver or a silver, yeah. Oh, keeping these estates around is Fircoal. On purpose. Interesting. I'm not sure I love that option. More silvers. Okay, now Fircoal's trashing the estate there. Just buying silvers for days. Which I think I like. You want to get a bunch of 5 costs in your deck. Gold mine's gonna be fine. At some point, I feel like they're gonna take shepherds, but they're probably not going to. They're down to 1 estate and a pasture each now. No, as I take a shepherd and a state. Ooh, fancy. I'm not sure how much I agree with that, but it sure is an option. I don't know. I kind of want to play without shepherd on this board. You can just do shepherd estate stuff and try to play your weaver every turn, essentially. You could take another weaver here if you wanted, but I don't know if you're going to need it. I just want to throw shepherds into estates and then silvers into your deck, I guess, is the plan. Taking a horn at some point will help with that, just kind of like increase your tempo of like econ once you have crazy deck control, which you will with shepherds and estates. There's the witch for Fircoal. Hakha hits 5 here. Now they're taking a horn, they're taking a witch, they're taking a gold mine. All of them seem like decent options to me. I wouldn't mind a gold mine now, just kind of getting that econ in your deck. Because you're going to have time to do it. I mean, you might be able to worry about piles here. And shepherd and estate, but I don't think so. Curses aren't going to run for quite a while either. Takes the vault. Vault weaver synergy, alright. Okay, gold mine for Fircoal, which I like. Shepherd estate here for Hakha, yep. Discard. First play of the witch here. I might take a horn here. So Hakka's going for this like discarding weaver to gain shepherds and estates thing, which I guess I could see. Yeah, I think I like a horn here. That's Fircoal. You probably do want a second shepherd at some point if you don't have one already. I think Hakha has 3 of them. Yeah, it's kind of weird on where you go on this board. Like, there's not really a clear trajectory on how to get to anything. Like, you want to have stuff being gained often enough that you're hitting stuff for Cathedral and you're able to, like, shepherd into provinces. Yeah, maybe that's another kid knocking on the shepherd on this board. You're starting with a hand size of 4 already. Like, here, you're going to have to trash, what, a silver? I guess. Okay, so Vault's gonna discard the Weaver here for a coin. We can get another estate or a shepherd, whatever. Yeah, I see the vision for Hakha's deck here. I'm not totally convinced when it is a shepherd board, and shepherd notoriously needs hand size to kick off. And Cathedral does not do that. Why'd you discard your silver? Wait, what? Why would you do that? Silver's gonna be giving you money. I mean, it's $7, $6, whatever. Just from like a pure, what's the word? Good practices standpoint. Discarding a silver to vaults doesn't feel right. I guess, yeah, Vault Horn is kind of anti-synergistic. To a degree. Nah, not really. As they take a horn. I keep calling their moves. Like here, okay, as Hakha, you have to trash an estate, a shepherd, or a vault. I think you have to trash the estate here. It's not good. Alright, with 7 money. As Fircoal, I think I want a horn now. Estate horn. I don't even mind that estate denial from Fircoal. Just making sure. Okay, so Fircoal does have 2 shepherds. Good to know. Sacrifice. Interesting. Yeah, trashes an estate. At least you can double play your Weaver here. Please don't discard your silver to your vault. That's weird. Thank you. Thank you. This is like double shepherd, I think, gain here. You could take another Weaver, I guess, but I'd be worried about... Like, once shepherds and estates run, what are you really doing here? Shepherd estate. It's like a horn here, I think, for Hakha. Maybe. Fircoal hasn't used the gold mine as a gold mine yet, which is interesting. Ooh, Fircoal trashes their Weaver. Over an estate. Huh, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know about skipping Cathedral. You don't have enough strong trashing here, especially on a witch board, to really, like you want to get the coppers and the curses out of your deck, and Sacrifice isn't really a great tool to do that. It's not really the strongest trasher we have, but I don't know. I guess you can play a more put together shepherd deck like that. But the problem from a shepherd deck is it needs reliability, and if you have 7 coppers and a bunch of curses in your deck from the opponent's witch, which they definitely will take if you don't take Cathedral. Yeah, what Tracer said. It's tough. It's tough. For sure. I think I might... I kind of want to just skip shepherd here. Play Cathedral and do, like, gold mine and vault, and like that's it. Just like, I don't know. And I guess you could do the like the Weaver vault thing is very shepherd estate based, but then you've got Cathedral. It's tough. Night Watchman for Hakha. I'm not sure I understand that one. Do you take a gold here, Zaka? Or a horn? Horn, do. Yeah, horn for horn. Buys duchy. Alright, well, it's a good setup for your shepherd turn. This is actually perfect. This is exactly the hand you want to see. This sacrifice hasn't done anything for Fircoal as of yet. Yeah, I don't think I like it very much. You can horn for horn here, buy another horn. Yeah, this is like the ideal starting hand for Hakha. And it results in 6-card hand into Curse Trash. That's it. Okay, okay, okay. Up to a 9-card hand now. Alright, and you can vault, discard everything. That's okay. That's a pretty good turn from Hakha. Night Watchman is pretty good at setting up Shepherd turns. I'll give him that. I'll give it that credit for sure. How many cards is discard there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's this. This is at least they can buy province, take Shepherd Estate here, and they have double duchy with horns if they want it, and they're like they're threatening for sure. Yeah, they can buy province. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't think you're ever hitting province with horn now. Like you could maybe make a case for doing gold mine, mystic, sacrifice, trying to hit that 8 mark. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Fircoal just discarded 2 estates to draw a sacrifice. That's pretty sad. I think they're probably gonna trash the sacrifice here on Cathedral. Yeah, horn for duchy. Okay, horn for duchy. Okay, it's the equivalent of just taking a duchy there. Keep the same number of horns in your deck. That's not bad. That's not bad. I would take it. Hakha has a 13-point lead now. It's gonna look rough for Fircoal. I liked that witch, but I don't think you've been able to play it enough. I don't know. Maybe this is like witch money cathedral. Like I don't know what to do on this board. It's weird. This is almost a great draw for Hakha. Do you want to do this because then you can keep your green cards in your shuffle next turn, or you can discard one of them, hope to draw something better to trash, and also trigger a fresh shuffle off the shepherd, which puts your 3 other shepherds into the shuffle. Well, it puts everything but your green cards in. Like, I might discard the pasture here, and worst comes to worst, you do trash an estate. It's not the end of the world if you do. No, they were keeping everything on top. This is Night Watchman for Fircoal, yeah. Kind of an awkward hand again. Trash silver? I guess. Or do you want to discard anything? No, you're going to discard those. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. They have a lot of shepherds, not a lot of green cards to discard with them. And they missed their vault. That's very sad. Which means that they don't even hit 5 with their horns. That is quite unfortunate for them. Quite unfortunate. Silver. Take the sacrifice. Sure. I might go for weavers here. If you get a good vault off next turn, you might be able to just like empty weavers. Oh, I don't know. I bet you there's like 2 green cards and a shepherd on top there. No, it's not a shepherd. It's a vault and 2 green cards. That's my guess. Okay, it was a vault, a curse, and a green card. I see. Yeah, discard the vault there. Just trash the curse and hope you draw a green card off the top. Oh, Night Watchman Weaver is a thing. You can play a Weaver in your night phase. That's strange. I never thought about that. Alright, Fircoal takes the gold off of that. Off of gold mine. I'm not particularly liking where they're at. More horns. Yeah, I guess you got to go for the province mega turn here. Discarding the golds. Yeah, you just got to trash an estate here. Okay. Well, trashing the estate doesn't hurt, I guess, as sacrifice. It's a net neutral VP with removing an estate from your deck. Do you want to remove an estate from your deck? I don't really know. Trashing the pasture is not worth it. Okay, they are going to take the estate trash. Yeah, I don't like the sacrifices here. Not the point their decks are at. Oh, oh, awful draw for Hakha. Are they taking another gold here? Not shepherding the pasture there was interesting. They're okay, so Fircoal's almost at provinces for horns, which is a scary possibility for Hakha. That could be Fircoal's win condition, essentially. So you take like a mystic here as Fircoal, trying to hit that 8 province. I don't know. I guess you didn't see copper here. Golds. Oh, horns for golds. Sure. I think buying province is probably also a good thing. Duchy. I don't like the duchy at all. You don't want the game to end anytime soon here. As Fircoal, I would not be touching the duchy pile. Alright, so trash an estate here for Fircoal. Weaver. Night Watchman. That's a fine starting hand, in my opinion. Trash a silver, whatever. It's a silver. You'll live. Alright. Discard the duchy. Alright. Okay. It's a 6-cost horn. You need some more uniques here. But it's so hard to get them in play. I wonder if you just start going for more golds. And you just kind of buy provinces. More horns. That's a lot of horns. But a province here definitely puts Fircoal within reach. If Hakha can't take 3 duchies this turn, which feels very much possible. Although, not like out of the question for them to miss that. Especially considering they have to trash either an estate or a shepherd here. Actually, that's a good question. Can you just empty duchies here as... No, I guess you can't. You only have 2 horns. So you could empty duchies and lose here as Fircoal. Yeah. They don't want the Night Watchman. Another gold, that's fine. Province, yeah. Sure. Okay, so they trashed the estate here as Hakha. Alright, they found the vault. That's pretty good. That's pretty helpful. Three curses. That's true. That's true. Yeah, pile's almost done. Hakha would need 3 curses in a duchy, but that's still very, very attainable. That's just find 3 horns, and you've got it, essentially. Oh, I guess it might be even easier for Fircoal, because you can give your opponent the curses coming up turn. Yeah, the estate trash. I mean, you're going to constantly see this here. Fircoal's probably going to trash your Night Watchman on this turn. Do you sack a shepherd here? Maybe. Get the sacrifice into play. Gives you an extra action. I don't hate it. Yeah. Ooh, not a good draw. You didn't draw any green cards. Do you vault here first? I don't know. I don't know. Another very tricky board. I like that we're on turn 16 and we have exactly 32 cards in the trash. Although one of them's in a horn. Because, yeah, the first two turns they did in Cathedral, obviously. So one of them's from horn and one of them is from sacrificing something. The shepherd, I guess. This is very close. I wonder if you vault first to try to find some green cards as Hakha. Try to get the shepherd play going. Because you want to just draw as much as possible. Okay, so you found your Weaver. That is a 5th unique for your horns to hit duchies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is here. Triple duchies here. Right? Discard Shepherd, Weaver, Night Watchman, Estate Duchy for 5 coins. Weaver for whatever. Horn for duchies. You got it. That's it. That's a win right here. Yeah, they see it. Nice. Nice. I would give him like a tools here just for the fun. Duchy plus 3 curses. Yeah, but whatever. Duchy plus 3 curses is... Yeah, is it? Is that... I thought they were gain short on that. I think they needed 4 gains for that. Alright, 2-0 for Hakha. Ooh, we have a barbarian souk tactician board. Taskmaster and merchant camp are our villages here. So you're gonna want 5s anyways, so might as well just play Taskmasters. Fircoal opens monument, no thoughts. We've got colonnade here. Oh yeah, copy it and play. Yeah, this is a pretty decent souk board. Ursula Taskmaster. Merchant Camp's pretty good with it. I could definitely see playing a Tactician engine here, though. The only trashing here is Expand. Oh, Weaver plus 2 hops. Ah, yes, you could have Weavered for Curse. Right. I mean, War Chest. War Chest Taskmaster is actually quite nice. Hakha opens Taskmaster. Fircoal opens Taskmaster. Do you take a loot here as Fircoal? Just because it's so early? It's supposed to open Taskmaster Monument. Hakha misses 5 with her Taskmaster. Tactician from Fircoal. Interesting. It's an early Tactician. I understand it, but it's an early Tactician. You can get a good souk buy off here too. This is a fun board. This is definitely double tack. Absolutely. Actually, yeah, War Chest is anti-tack, so that's why you don't take a War Chest here. Yeah, you're playing Taskmaster, you're playing souk, you're playing Monument, you're playing Barbarian, you're playing maybe a Merchant Camp or 2. Nah, it's only awkward if you can't get the cards into your hand. And with Taskmasters in play, you can. All your cards ideally are actions, so you just play down your actions until you no longer have any cards in hand. I guess except for your Tactician, which is like, okay, fine. I guess your point is, with a Tactician, you need at least 2 more cards in hand, so every souk is worth plus 5. But like the best souks are plus 5, so plus 7, which I mean, that's fine. Oh, bit of a miss here. You didn't even get the trash 2 estates as Fircoal. That's unfortunate. But, like, Sook trash 2 cards. Another Taskmaster. Look at this draw. That's pretty nice. Although you're missing 5 here. Third Taskmaster for Fircoal. hakha3 Tacticians. I think you want probably another Sook here as Fircoal, and then probably another Can you no, you can't afford. Yeah, this is just like Sook Taskmaster. Get those call and add points. 11-5 in VP. You don't see that every day. I guess it's call and add plus monument, but yeah, this is a fun board. Barbarian. Interesting. Like look at this great Sook hand. Incredible. Take the last Taskmaster as Hakha and go from there. 12. I'd be taking expand Tactician here, I think. Yeah, that feels right. Maybe a Sook to trash an estate here. Another Barbarian. I mean, look, they are good. They are certainly good. Copper and a Curse is kind of whatever. Yeah, Tactician, you can't go. You can't trash with Sook. This is an interesting relationship Tactician and Sook have that I never really thought about before. It's weird. I guess the plan is for Fircoal just to play Monuments and Barbarians and Monument into Merchant Camp. Ah, you can Sook with Expand. Of course. Of course. Missed a Tactician here for Fircoal, unfortunately. But that's fine. Fircoal certainly seems in the lead here. Trashes or Sook. I guess you take a Monument here. Monument, estate into probably another Barbarian, honestly. Yeah. Barbarian is just insanely good. You could take another expand here. I wouldn't hate that. Yeah, we went even on Taskmasters. That's worth noting. Oh. That's not good. I guess you're going to have to expand into a Tactician here. Oh, that's really sad for Fircoal. Man, Barbarian is brutal. I think the expands are what's going to save Fircoal. Piles are going to run real quick too. 4 Barbarians, 5 Sooks, 6 Merchant Camps, 7 Monuments left. Again, not having a Tactician in play coming in next turn is going to really hurt Fircoal. I almost wonder if you can go for a win this turn. Okay, not quite. Trashes a Barbarian. That's good. That's huge. Hits another Barbarian. Hits another Barbarian. Oh my goodness. 3 Barbarian hits in a row for Fircoal there. That's actually huge. And no, oh my god. Oh no, I thought it was 4. Wow, that is... Curse into Curse. Okay, that's whatever. 24. You'd probably take a Souk here to trash these, right? You definitely want a tactician. Well, you have a tactician incoming. Well, I guess you want a second one, is the idea. It's looking pretty good here for Fircoal, who, although they again missed their tactician. Hakha has an expand now. Triple barbarian trash there. Yeah, that's okay. Understandable, honestly. 2-1 for Hakha. 2-1 for Hakha. That was Fircoal's first win. Alright, what do we have here? Rapid expansion. That's pretty good. Mountain Shrine is your sun card. We got catapults. We got sewers. I think I'm opening catapult sewers. Overlords might have a case for it. Maybe can you play it as enlarge? Yeah, you can. That's pretty good. I'd be worried about playing enlarge with the catapult attack because you're kind of limited on options there. But I wouldn't mind opening like Sewers Overlord here with the intent of making him enlarges. We got Village here, we got Den, we got Imperial Envoy. There's definitely everything you need here for an engine. A real engine. Wow. Incredible. You never see that. Tell you a joke, DZ. I don't know. Rising Sun's the best expansion. That's a good joke. Yeah, okay, so what do they do here? Hakha opens Sewers Overlord. Fircoal opens Catapults, buries the Catapult, and buys Sewers. I like that option too. I think those are the two opens I was looking at. And they both seemed interesting. I guess Hakka's gonna get, yeah, but Hakha does have the double trash enlarge. Maybe that's better. And you can play the Overlord as other things later. Yeah, that feels right to me. Like the silver. Yeah, I think the Overlord was the right play. Yeah, you can play it as Imperial Village later, and you're pretty set up. I think I take Overlord as Fircoal here, though. That feels like the right play. Yeah. What do you take as Hakha as the estate enlarge? Probably like a village or a shop, one of the two. You do need econ, that's for sure. I guess the only terminal you have right now is the Overlord. You could just skip Catapult here, I guess. Buries the Catapult, buys an Overlord. Sure. You could Imperial Envoy here. Or you could just start enlarging again, although I don't know if I like that quite yet. I don't know. You could just also just Overlord as Catapult. That's definitely an option. I wonder how good Tanuki is here. Doesn't seem incredible. You're not really gaining golds much with anything here. I guess like you can do. Nah. I mean, okay, so rapid expansion is going to happen. Wait, why is rapid expansion? Oh, and Imperial. No? Oh, Rustic Village also gives Sun. Wow, there's 4 Rising Sun cards in this kingdom. Are we playing with extra Rising Sun on or what? So yeah, this is going to be really explosive the moment rapid expansion activates. I forgot about the village giving sun also. So yeah, Mountain Shrine doesn't even seem that good. But you just want to find a way to gain as many cards as possible. The only plus buy here, oh, you have Imperial Envoy also, so Snowy Village, but like, why would you do that when you can just play Rustics and rapid expansion them for free actions essentially? What are you playing your Overlord as? Catapult? Not knowing Fircoal's hand, I don't hate that. Otherwise, I guess you're playing it as... Enlarge seems crazy to me. You're gonna have, like, if you want to enlarge Copper to State... Oh, you're... No, you're playing Catapult. Okay. Yeah, that feels like the right play then. Oh, you'd rather... Really? Well, I guess you have an Overlord now, or... Yeah, you'd rather just stretch your coppers because you can expand... You can enlarge your estates. Sure. Alright. Second Overlord for Hakha? Or are they going to just decline? As Fircoal, do you enlarge the silver into a den here? I wonder. I wonder. No, they just take nothing. Understandable. I guess you could play Village here as Fircoal. Trying to sift a little bit here. I can see that being the right play. No, you're just going to go Catapult. That also makes sense to me. You want a Village here as... yeah. So we are one away from Rapid Expansion activating, which means I think Fircoal wants to play a Village with your Overlord this turn, just for the purpose of hitting Rapid Expansion activation, so you can just go for it. What do you buy as Hakha here? Den? Tanuki? I don't know. I feel like at this point I don't want to buy 5-cost actions like Enlarge and Imperial Envoy because I can just play them with Overlord. Yeah. Den, Enlarge. Okay, so they're not taking the Rapid Expansion thing. They will take a Mountain Shrine. Interesting. Okay. And Rapid Expansion is now activated. Time for this game to be wild. Now, how do you just throw stuff in your deck? That is the question. I kind of like Overlord Enlarge here into Overlord play Enlarge Silver into Imperial Envoy. That feels decent to me. You probably do want a Snowy at some point. How does Rocks work again? When you gain this or trash, gain a silver. If your buy phase, put it onto your deck. Otherwise, put it in your hand. It's not great. I mean, it is a little boost of economy if you ever want it. If you ever want to get past catapults to Rocks for whatever reason. But no, this is one of those games where I feel like that you're going to start buying treasures. We're probably going to see some gold buys. Yeah, I think I like silver into Imperial Envoy here. I don't think... No, taking another Enlarge, which they're forced to play at the beginning of their next turn. So if they get catapulted here by Fircoal, They're gonna have a one card hand. I guess you can buy an Imperial Envoy here. That's probably fine, actually. Yeah, it's probably fine. Or an Overlord, that works too. You know what you could actually do is enlarge copper into a state, and then draw it, and then enlarge a state into something better. That's very possible. Fircoal has a very, very slim deck. At this point, they have, what, 6 cards in deck? It's not a lot. I could even see a case for enlarging Den into like a gold here. That might be better, honestly. The Den is not going to do much for your deck overall when you have rapid expansion coming in every turn. Or just trash in the village. Sure. I think I oh, right. You can't gain in play. Because of rapid expansion. Right. I guess you play shop here. You could play catapult too, I guess. It's very strange. Boy, we got an enlarged a mountain shrine coming in here. Mountain shrines you may. But I mean, yeah, it's +2 coins, +2 cards. That's pretty good. Yeah, you have to keep the estate in hand. I could see a case for Snowy now. That's plus buy. I guess you want Imperial Envoy anyways, it's fine. Yeah, Mountain Shrine's probably better. Set the village aside. I don't love the village here over like a Snowy or a shop. Just something that puts some econ in your deck, you know? Yeah, the kind of problem with playing with just slim deck with rapid expansion is that you can't do this gain and play stuff. So being ridiculously slim doesn't really help out that much. Playing in large, you can trash the silver into a 5 cost. I feel like you want to enlarge next turn. Like, if you're just having your deck full of debt cards, Duchy. What? I guess it's the only card you can play that's going to be in your deck next turn. You can get. I mean, sure. It's strange, but sure. I would probably go copper into estate here. Yeah. Take the Snowy. I like it. I like it. I don't really see a need to like trash the estate this turn. Like another enlarge sounds scary to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Very complex board here. Okay, so you take a real snowy village this time. I kind of like province shop here. Shop does allow you to like play other stuff before your other stuff, you know? Like you can play shop overlord, draw a bunch of stuff before your enlarges happen. That's not crazy. I don't know if you want to. Do you want to start greening now, or do you want to go like? I think the two options are either you go province in a 3 cost, or you go gold in a 5 cost. Another mountain shrine. Yeah, okay. Duchy into gold. Yeah, Fircoal's deck just not coming together the way that Hakha's is, I feel like. They only have one Overlord, too. This is a tough board to play. I don't blame Fircoal. It's a tough one. I haven't played enough with Rapid Expansion to really wrap my head around what the right strategy is for it. Alright. Well, it's kind of nice. You just get to do whatever. Just playing an enlarge regularly here seems fine. We can enlarge Copper into his state, Mountain Shrine. And they're just gonna go gold the province here. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Oh. Province into province. We're doing a bit of milling here. I mean, sure. Yeah, sure. You know what? Why not? You have 11 money here. That seems like a very snap province into province mill. So Fircoal has 2 golds, but they're both coming in this turn, so they're not going to be able to trash them to a large. Whereas Hakkas are just going to be trashed, and I guess their plan is to just like mill out the provinces before Fircoal can get any of that remodel stuff really going. I can't see trashing your coppers here being worth it. You could get provinces down to 4 here. Potentially. Province into province. I kind of like this. I like taking like province imperial envoy here, and you're just kind of like setting yourself up to win next turn. That's pretty. That's smart. That's smart. It's a good play, I think. Yeah, yeah. We've got an enlarge and overlord in play here, so they're gonna get 2 more provinces coming in. Yeah, I think they've just got it. That's impressive. That's a good turn. I don't know how you defend against that here as Fircoal. I don't know if you can. Well played by Hakha, for sure. Like, we'll see when they draw the 5 cards if they have a deterministic win, but I feel like they must. Because you've got the Overlord, so all you need to do is... So you grab 2 provinces with the enlarged Overlord coming in, and then overlord into another one, and then buy one. Unless Fircoal grabs one here, but no, they're just going to grab duchies, obviously. Yeah, you've got more than enough money just to... Yeah. Yeah, well done, well done. Okay, 3-1 for Hakha. Okay, what we got here? Kitsugi, Canal, approaching army, added Cauldron. Alright. Altar, more Weaver action with Border Guard. Border Guard Weaver, pretty good, notoriously. Border Guard Weaver Villa stuff going on here. Destroyers become free after a bit. This feels like a pretty explosive board. There's not a lot of opening Baron. I don't like. I guess you want Altar. I guess okay. You got Kitsune and Altar, which feels very like classic engine base. But then you've got this like Border Guard, Weaver, Hamlet, Villa, Destroyer stuff, which feels pretty strong to me. Like, that feels like the way to go in my head. But I don't know. It's oh, silver. Silver? Nah. At least take an altar here. There's a lot to do here. Oh, set double altar for Fircoal is interesting. You could trash a state and copper into Villa here and then Baron and take a... Is that what they're going to do? I think so. I think so. And then this is 6, so you can take Border Guard Destroyer here. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Trash an estate, grab a Kitsune, grab a Border Guard. Alright. Hakha has a Kitsune, meanwhile. Canal is maybe okay just because it means you can alter an Destroyer immediately, although... And it makes villas much cheaper, too. And Border Guards. Because Canal might... Like, it's a fast board, and Canal's usually not very good on fast boards, but it might be worth it here. Another Kitsune. Alright, this is alter Villa into copper into Villa, I think, for Hakha. That feels pretty clear. No, they're just gonna... Or vice versa. Oh yeah, right, they don't have to trash the copper into Villa, they can trash it into a Destroyer instead. That's much better. Much better. This is a fast game too. Oh, okay, yeah, double makes sense. Makes sense. Destroyer doesn't, yeah, you've gained, yeah. Destroyer doesn't work on Curse Giving. I think you need draw here, and that draw comes in the form of Destroyer. Hakha's deck is not functioning incredibly well. I mean, neither is Fircoal's, but I feel like Fircoal is definitely ahead here. The double altar turn 3, turn 4 is a very nice hit on Baron Silver Open. That is quite the draw. Piles are going to run really quickly here too. You got Border Guard, you got Destroyer. I'm surprised nobody's taken a Weaver yet, in all honesty. This feels pretty good to me, but I don't know. Like, you can use it for destriers eventually if you get enough cards mid-turn. You can get it for villas in the meantime, and it's essentially like +3 actions, right? Yeah. It's a good village. It's +3 actions if you discard it, something like Hamlet or Border Guard. Discards an altar. I disagree with that take. I think you want the altar here. I don't know. Why in the world did... Oh, approaching army. Kitsune's an attack, therefore it gives an extra coin. I see. Sure. Sure. That just definitely gives more of an argument for Kitsune, for sure. It gives a bit of an argument for Cauldron, too, as a 5-cost goal with a buy. But, like, I don't think this game's getting to points where you're trying to build up for provinces. You're just going to be spamming destriers, spamming border guards, spamming villas. Curses are going to empty. This is going to go to 3 pile in a couple turns. I would take the destrier here. Curse, throw maybe a Kitsune in your deck. Another border guard. Oof. Well, at least you got through those. Border guard does get through all the crap that's in your deck. Okay, as Hakha, I'm like giving out 2 more curses here is pretty brutal. It's risky, right? Like, Fircoal's deck is suddenly full of curses. Power of Kitsune, yet again. Even on this board. I really do wonder if there's something to do here with Weaver Villa. But I guess there's just not enough draw, and your draw is destrier, so like... I guess you take... I don't think you want a silver here. I think you just take actions. Why does that matter? 2 actions, 2 coins. Oh. I don't know. I guess it allows you to take 2 coins twice. Ah, yeah, that's what it does. That's okay. Alright. Alright, I respect it. Doesn't take a province. Alter Trash Curse here, obviously. Into what? Is a good question. Like, taking a villa here allows you to destrier, but I don't think it's that good. Just a duchy, yeah. Just a good old Kintsugi. Is Kintsugi you may? And, oh, treasure card from your hand if you gain a gold. Oh, that's fun. It's always a trash. That's fun. Okay. Curse in the duchy. I don't think you want that to stay. I think you just want a Kintsugi a curse here. Yeah. You probably want border guard here. I guess you could take. No, you could take Baron. I would respect Baron here. Yeah, it guarantees you hit province. Everything's close to piling. 2 border guards, 4 destriers. It's spooky. I wonder if there's some point where you can auto-pile villas almost, where you just have enough money that just You press buy canal and then buy build. That's a lot of money. Well, if you buy enough villas, you can buy destriers. There's a world where you can have enough money just to pile destriers and border guards, and you don't really need much. I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, not the best draw ever. You are hitting province duchy here though as Fircoal, which is pretty nice. Oh, someone's gained a gold. Oh, Hakha gained a gold, which means they can now Kintsugi for remodel instead of just trashing. I don't know how good that is. I guess it mills provinces decently, but destrier, yeah. Try to end the game faster seems like the right play for Fircoal. More border guards. They're just looking for destriers at this point. There's two of them. Yeah. Bit of an underwhelming turn. This is 2 actions, 2 coins. Coffer to duchy, and then buy a duchy, I guess. Or buy a destrier. Probably a duchy. Yeah. 2 actions, 2 coins, and whatever. Curse to duchy, buy a province here. Yeah. Looking decent for Fircoal at this point. Hakha draws their Baron. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not totally convinced anymore that destriers are better than Kitsunes in your deck right now, because Kitsunes are non-terminal golds at this point. They're village golds. Buys the altar. Are you going to buy a villa here? Is that what's going to happen? Kitsune altar to province. Sure. Buy a silver. Alright. This is double duchy from Fircoal here. And that feels pretty good. A 15-point lead. Feels decent to me. The gold buy from Hakha in the interest of activating Kitsune is very interesting. They put a state in their hand instead of a silver. I would understand the duchy, the province, because you could Kintsugi province into province. Okay, this feels over. Definitely take the estate here. Yeah. Duchy. Double border guard. That's game. Okay, 3-2. 3-2 for Hakha. Going into the final game. It's been pretty even. If these two tie, then really it's down to who does better against Shad, which is who knows kind of situation. But they both look like they're doing good. Both of them get 3 wins here. They're both probably not demoting, and they're both have a potential of promoting. If Hakha wins 4-2 here, they've definitely got a very good shot at second place and going to the championship. Whereas Fircoal's less confident that they're not going to demote. Okay, what do we got here? Borrow, but there's no good 5s. Classic combination. This looks like a city quarter board. You're going to get some spirits off Exorcist. You're going to get some messengers. You're going to get some villages. Seems pretty straightforward otherwise. I wonder about Death Cart at some point helping your city quarters, but that feels wrong. Changeling city quarters a thing, yeah? Yeah, it is. So yeah, you can changeling into city quarters and then be pretty set up just to draw your deck every turn. I think Exorcist Silver is probably the play here. Although, I could see a point for Exorcist, borrow for Exorcist. Improve, sure. Sure. They both up in Exorcist improve. I don't know if I love the improve. It's probably fine. Yeah, second player here is Fircoal. You could have borrowed for Messenger. That's a next turn problem. You could take a magnet at some point if you wanted more draw, but I don't know how much you're getting with treasures here. I guess it is a decent amount of payload you're gonna have to get from treasures. Like you have Messenger and Improve for some kind of virtual money, but yeah, I think you want Improve into Messenger. Okay. Mine. Oh, Fircoal gains a mine. Turn 3. That's wild. I don't know why you'd ever do that on this board, if I'm being honest. Oh, okay, never mind. Hakha also takes a mine. I'm sorry, what? Am I missing something here? What? Why? What? Why are you playing mine on a city quarter board? Well, there's an 8 VP curse for Fircoal there, which I think was the right play. I would like a second Exorcist here. I think I'm playing Spirits in City Quarter. I think I would take that next turn. You want to trash your estates into Wisps, ideally. I'd rather trash a Copper if I could. I guess you're really thinking here about what they got down there. They have one estate down there with their Exorcist. So the chances of them hitting the two together is pretty low, I guess. As they do, but that's fine. Good draw from the Wisp there. Wisp is such a good card. I am a Wisp fan. Improve. No city quarters yet, but I guess you're still filling your deck full of actions. I don't like the mine at all. Is the point of mine to gain silvers to trash them to Exorcist for imps? Is that what that's for? It's convoluted, but maybe that's what it's for. I guess they were thinking about taking Humble there. I wouldn't have hated Humble there. No, they're going silver. So strange. Hakha has no more estates. So at some point, I want to just go for imps. Blessed. Seas. Keeps the copper in hand in case you find... I mean, Flames and Earth we've already seen, but... you could go silver into gold here and take a ghost off as Exorcist. But I feel like you'd rather the imp, though. be a bit of a game of chicken of who takes Humble Castle first. Because I wouldn't be surprised if we start scoring on castles eventually. Silver for Changeling. Oh, is that what it is? It's a trash copper and a Changeling? Maybe that's what I'm missing. I mean, nobody has bought a city quarter yet. Okay, there's the first one. Look at this draw for Hakha too. City quarter and Changeling. That's pretty nice. All of a sudden they look very ahead. At least in my humble opinion here. Because you can mine another copper and another Changeling and grab another city quarter off of it. It's just stacks so fast. Mine as a way to gain Changelings is not something I considered. It's a good spot on both their parts. It's a decent Sun's Gift, all things considered. Not usually the best boon in the pack by any means. But Wisp, nice Wisp. Trash a copper, gain a Changeling is pretty nice. Playing 1 copper here. Pay off some debt, grab a city quarter. It's pretty good. I could see a case for turning Improve into Wisp here. Improve just gives you any card you want, right? Yeah, it's not Procession where it needs to be an action card. So you could eventually trash mine to gold if you wanted to. Yeah, free city quarters are free city quarters. I don't know. Oh, yes, you're doing improved stuff. I don't know. I'm a word, but I want payload in my deck here too. Improve into Blessed or improve into Messenger. Yeah, that's cute as a way to get Changelings in your deck. I guess with logic you have to go, okay, well you see a city quarter Changeling as a way to get city quarters, and you're like, okay, how do I get Changelings? Oh, that's nice. Free Changeling. It's a pretty good Mountains Gift. Have a city quarter. Oof. Not a great draw from Fircoal's Wisps there. Yeah, trash the estate here. Fircoal is doing the same thing, just not as fast as Hakha is. Top deck's a Changeling. Bit of an unfortunate draw here. I think you're just going to have to wait to use your Changelings later. Just pay off some debt here. Do you turn this imp into a Changeling? With the Improve? Maybe. Maybe. Is that in consideration of thinking about right now? I'm not sure. It's a bit out there. Normally, you know, imps are just like, oh, this is a good card. You want this in your deck. But comparatively, Changeling City Quarter is just so good. I don't think you want a changeling for anything that you have here. This is the first card you gain in your buy phase, so it doesn't work with Knight either. For Messenger, yeah. I think I'm sending turn here. Oh. Ooh. What? Blessed? I think you... Oh, I see. You're just taking more changelings off them. Okay, okay. Never mind. Absolutely take a free wisp. And take a... Okay, that's fun. I did not see that. I always forget about changelings. Weird dynamics of how it works. Where you can gain a changeling. You can just mill the pile, essentially. It's weird. Weird card. Weird art, too. That's a really different style of art. Whatever this is. Looks like a 90s cartoon. Almost. It's angry babies. Or whatever. I don't know what it's supposed to represent. Which one of these is the changeling? I don't really know. Not really sure. Well, this is the best time to get Moon's Gift. Wisp on top? Yep. I think you take the 3 cards here. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Death cart. Death cart time. Trash survivors. Yeah. Got another changeling here. Yeah, this is a pretty fun deck Hakha3's got figured out here. Got a 3rd city quarter coming in now. That should definitely help. Trapping another copper here. You could take a 2nd imp here actually if it's silver, and I wouldn't blame you. Just because I feel like, yeah, probably turning silver into imp is fine. Especially if you're planning on doing the death card stuff, you want to just fill your deck full of actions. Even more so. Extra coin isn't going to be a huge deal. I mean, you're definitely taking a changeling here, right? Like, is that really a question? The question is what you're buying and what you're exorcisting. So just take a silver like normal instead of a changeling. Huh. Not sure I agree with that. I mean, you definitely want another messenger, I guess, for plus buy. Province changeling. No, doesn't want province changeling. Are you worried about piles? It's very strange to me not to take the changeling up that mine. I consistently don't believe that mine's a very good card. I see people take it way more often than I ever really do. Okay, this is a very good sorting hand for Hakha. This is not a great turn for Fircoal. Takes the humble. Double city quarter. Alright. Getting to the end of the game now. Oh yeah. This is the drawn deck from Hakha for sure. I would be, I don't know, what can you do before you can you gain and play at all here? I don't think you can. Alright. I guess that's why you wanted the silver, right? Was to although where'd your silver go? Did you trash it? I don't know. Mine, I want a pure silver here now. Death cart, messenger. Or takes it to the changeling. Well, this is a pile out here. I'm not totally certain there is. Not totally certain there is. 2 changelings, 2 buys. That's not even close. Like death carts, you still need, what is it, 4 gains to get ruins out, 2 changelings. Just a pure province. Sure. I would consider changing into like a messenger here. Trash a curse. Takes the shrine points. Alright. 1 more city quarter in case you're that worried about draw. More death cart. Sure. Double death cart's fine. Okay. I think it's the wrong order to do that thing in. I think you want to wisp before you village, because if wisp reveals a bad card, it'll put it in your hand. If it reveals a good card, you can just draw it anyways. Whereas if you play village first and then wisp, whatever's on top of the wisp, if it's a good card, it's not getting into your hand. This is a pretty sad draw for Fircoal. This is not a sad draw for Fircoal though. Yeah, okay, so you got a ruined market as Hakha here. I wonder if you can use that buy. Yeah, still a lot of piles to empty. Like abandoned mines are pretty easy to empty. Not abandoned mines, like ruins. Because all you need to do is buy 2 death carts in a ruin. Changelings also easy to empty, but it takes gains. It's not, you know, when your only gains are mine and messenger and ruin market. You're really, you know, your mine you're converting 1 gain into another gain. It's not looking great as a pilot opportunity. But I'm not sure that Fircoal has much better. I think the play for Fircoal is to grab Crumbling and Small, and maybe even Haunted this turn. Haunted could definitely slow down a city quarter turn. The ghost ship attack. This should pile. Is this here? I don't think it is. I think you've got 4 gains. And I don't think you're getting this pile. No. Okay. So Death Cart Ruin Library. Messenger. Oh, I see. Changeling. Alright, so Messenger for Death Cart, Empty Ruins. Well, okay, it takes 4 ruins. Which then... And you exchange a Messenger for a Changeling. Exchange a Death Cart for a Changeling. Okay, so now Changelings are empty. Ruins are at 1. Then you need to buy Ruin Triple Blessed. So would it take 16 money? Or I guess you can Changeling one of them. So mine into a Changeling. Draw it. Okay, yeah, maybe it's here. It might be here. I forgot about messenger tricks. Right, you don't even need to take that Changeling off of the one death cart. Well, you can't draw 2 Changelings. I guess you can buy. Can you maybe buy 2 city quarters at the end? It's easier than buying blessed villages, I guess. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think it's here. You death cart Wisp or something. 3 buys. Messenger death carts. Exchange 1 for Changeling. I don't think you can afford 2 city quarters. Trashing the abandoned mine seems weird to me. Yeah. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I no longer think it's here. Oh no, it is here. It is here. It is here. You have to buy 1. 1 city quarter will do it. Yeah. All right. All right. That was easier than I expected it to be. All right. Hakha takes it 4-2. Well done. Well done. That's quite a match. Thanks for tuning in. This was kind of fun. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I missed it. It's fun to watch people play instead of playing yourself at times. It takes the stress off. Thanks for joining, and we'll see how the next one is. Looks like Hakha might be in the championships this year. So yeah.